Hello and welcome, Dirty William here, back with another episode of Magic Duels Origins. I think I've been saying the name wrong a couple times there, but that's fine. You know what it is. You can read the stuff and things. Last episode, savagely defeated by these harpies, and that was mostly my fault because I did not even think to click the stop timer so I could play that. I think that would have turned things around a little bit, but we're going to go through it again, see what happens. Yeah. Fallen under attack by harpies, mercilessly, claws, daggers, and bad stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to do something against this deck. Remember, the stop timer is your friend. Alright, we're going to play first. We're going to play Plains. Going to chuck down an Elite Vanguard. And that's going to be the end of our turn. So come out swinging next turn with a 2-1. Opponent's turn. Here's that Woodland Cemetery again. I wonder if each of these plays out the same each time. That's a good question. So play land. We'll continue. We're going to swing for 2 in our attack phase. Attack with all of our one character, or one dude. And I think that's probably what it's going to be. It's going to be the same situation. Alright, we're going to play our Swift Claw. And that is the end of my turn. Yep, plays a Swamp. Yep, he's going to play that guy. Forgot to click continue. That's tech. Alright, my turn. Play Plains. We're going to be able to play our Eagle of the Watch this turn, so we can swing in the air next turn. What else do we have? We have a Sky Spirit Cavalry and a Great Heart. So, let's go ahead and continue. We're going to attack with everything. Confirm the attack. He's going to block the 3-1. The 2-1's going to get through and take him to 16. Both of these creatures die, go to the graveyard. This turn, we're going to play our Eagle of the Watch. Now, I can't recall what casting cost that Gloom Widow was, so if he drops it this turn, I think we'll know that it's obviously a 3 casting cost. Yep, there it is, Gloom Widow. 3/3 for 3 mana, reach, can only block creatures with flying. Yep, there's our Glorious Charge. We're going to play Plains. And we're going to continue. We're going to attack with all and confirm the attack. Now I'm going to hover over here by the stop timer, so when he blocks, we are going to stop time, cast our Glorious Charge. All of our creatures get a +1/+1. This is going to kill off both of these guys. Elite Vanguard gets through for 2, taking him to 13. Both of these creatures are going to trade and die, go to the graveyard. So that's what I meant to do the one time. Now let's see if that is something that's actually going to help us. Because later in the game I didn't have enough creatures really to do anything. So that was kind of a problem. Let's see, this is a 4/2 and that's fine. Going to play another land. Now we have enough to play our Sky Spear Cavalry. This will allow us to block this guy. But that means we're going to leave this guy back as a we're not going to attack with him. Well, no, we'll go ahead and attack with him. Yeah, why not? If he doesn't block, fine. We'll drop this guy, block him next turn. He'll be donezo. So we will attack. Confirm the attack. If he blocks, we just trade creatures. No biggie. He does not block. He is going to take 2 because he wants to swing with his 4/2 guy over there. Now we're going to drop this guy, and this is going to be our blocker because it does have double strike. In the last episode, we learned that double strike, it deals first strike and regular combat damage. So now if he attacks us with this character or this creature, we will be able to block. Our guy will still be alive, and his will be dead. So he does not attack. He instead holds off, but he does play a blood toll harpy. So this means that each of us is going to lose 1 life. He's going to go to 10, I'm going to go to 19. Perfectly okay. He plays a Flesh-Mad Steed, another 2/2. That's fine as well. He's just dropping a lot of creatures on the board, and I don't really have that many. A lot of small creatures, anyway. So, our best bet is probably to drop this Great Heart, because this is a 2/4, meaning that it can block some of his smaller creatures. This has flying, so we cannot block that. I'm not interested in blocking that, though. I'm interested in blocking his 4/2 over here. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and... Are we going to attack? Let's attack. Let's attack first. Now, did he have Vigilance? No, he has Double Strike. Okay, so we're just going to attack with him and confirm the attack. Okay, these guys are going to trade, and that's fine. Second main phase, we're going to drop Great Heart. Going to give us another decent blocker. Opponent's turn. Turn target creature enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. He's going to grab back his 2/2. No, his Gloomwood. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes more sense. Alright, so he does not have that on the board just yet, though. So now that it's our turn, this is the situation we're in. The 2/2 flyer can swing over his head and do 4, taking him to 6. I can also attack with my Great Heart, which is a 2/4. He can block the 2/4 with this, or that, or that. So what do we do in this situation? Do we go ahead and attack with everything? Let's say we did. If we attack with everything, he's probably going to block the heart here, the Great Heart, with his 4/3. Both of those will be off the board and dead. The next thing he'll probably do is block, he'll sacrifice his Harpy to this guy. So I will still get 2 damage into him, he'll still have a 4/2, but what he doesn't know is I have another Great Heart in my hand. And if he doesn't block, then I'm still getting 6 damage through, but on the swing back, I'm going to be taking 10. So let's go ahead and continue. Go into our combat phase. We're going to attack with everything, confirm the attack, and see how he blocks. Yep. So he's blocking my 2/4 with a 4/3, so that guy's off the board. Oh, because it's blocked, doesn't have trample, he's not going to take that 2 damage. These guys... Oh, I did it again! No! I keep forgetting. I keep thinking this guy is a 3/4 instead of a 2/4. Why do I keep... I would think what it is, I'm thinking this guy, instead of being a 2/3, which is what it is, I think it's a 4 or a 4/3. It's a I think it's a 4/2 like this guy. Oh man. All right, let's drop this guy and continue. Get this game going. All right, so now I only have 1 blocker. Yep, he's going to attack me with that guy. Now, if I block, my heart will die, and this guy will stay alive, but I won't take the 4 damage. I think I'm gonna take the 4 damage. Excuse me. Take that 4 damage, go to 15, that's fine. Oh man, he's powering out like 4 2s left and right. These 4 damage guys are just something. Oh, now he's got another one of those guys. Holy crap. Can only block creatures with flying, which is what this guy is. This is definitely putting me on the back foot here. Alright, let's drop a land, and let's go ahead and drop that guy just because. Now, the situation that we're in, we have got... We're into our attack step, so we can attack with the 2/4. He blocks with either of those guys, they both die. We attack with the 2/2. He blocks with these guys, they die. He's probably going to block with his Gloom Widow. So, if that's the case, they will both die. That will die, and he'll still have he'll have a 4/2 and a 4/3, and I will only have a 2/2. But if I keep things to block next turn, he swings with everything, let's say. Then I'm able to block one of his ground creatures, they trade. I'm able to block his Gloom Widow if he attacks with it. Let's skip the attack and see what happens. I want to see. Okay, he does not attack, instead just plays a land, and now it's my turn. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this guy. I have more blockers, so we'll wait until we maybe pull one of those glorious charges. Because if I attack now, it's basically the same thing, I think. He blocks here, he blocks here. Both of these guys die. This is still alive. That would die as well. He would block here. That guy would die. This guy would die. And he's left with a 4/2. I'm going to skip the attack. Him laying down all these 4/4s, that's a lot of power coming at me. Okay, he drew a land and played it. Alright, so we have another eagle. That is very, very helpful. A 2/1 flyer with vigilance, so I can attack with it and I can block with it as well. So do we attack now? It's basically the same situation that we're in, so I'm going to go ahead and skip, see what happens. I mean, I'm allowing him a chance to draw cards and possibly play more creatures, more of those 4/4s. Nope, he just drew another land, that's fine. That gives me a chance to play more guys. Here's another guy. We will play that definitely. So here's the situation. Do we go ahead and attack this turn, or do we wait? Okay, attack with this guy with double strike. He's probably going to be blocked by him. They both trade. This gets its damage through. This is blocked by one of those guys. This one is blocked by one of these guys. That one is blocked by that guy. These two trade. That one's still alive. Attack with all. Screw it. Let's do something. Let's see what he does. You got 12 points of damage coming at him. Alright, yep. These guys are going to trade each other out. Eagle gets through. Both these guys are going to die. Go to the graveyard. That guy's still going to be alive because he still has 1 toughness. Both of these characters, I keep saying characters, both of these are going to die. Both of these are going to die. So this is going to reset the board, except for his 4/3 and a couple of flyers that I have. And this guy has double strike, which is very, very helpful. Alright, opponent's turn. He draws a card. He has 1 card in hand. He is going to attack me. Now, this is where the double strike would come in. If I block, I can kill this off, and I can just try to swing over for 2 every turn with this guy. But right now, I'm looking at being able to kill him in 2 turns, if he doesn't have another Gloom Widow or some other type of thing. So I'm going to take the 4. He's got a turn clock at this point. Okay, draws and plays a land. Alright, so he's not going to have any blockers. That is very helpful. We're going to continue into our combat phase. We're going to attack with both. We're going to confirm the attack. He's going to be taking 4 from this guy because of double strike, and 2 from this guy, and he's going to go down to 2. Second main phase, we're going to play Eagle of the Watch. He is going to attack. I could block that if I wanted to with one of these guys because I have more than enough. He has a lot of untapped lands and a land in his hand. If he has another Gloom Widow, what happens? This guy gets blocked, or this guy gets blocked. He would probably block this, so I'd still be getting in for 4 damage. 4 flying damage. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna block that. It's gonna kill my guy off, but I'm gonna save myself from taking 4 damage, and that's fine. Just in case he has some kind of combat trick. He only has 1 card in hand, so he can only play 1 creature this turn, and that's fine. What you got, son? Oh, that's the end. Alright. Play a land. We're gonna attack with both. And unless he has some kind of combat trick of some type, he is gonna be taking 6. Or blockers, nothing. Yep, he's gone. Well, that worked out a lot better than it did in the last episode. That is a lot better. And we got some more fake monies. Awesome. All right, let's continue. With your martial talents and magical skills, you manage to fend off the onslaught of voracious harpies. However, you hear calls for help from the main gate. Before the harpies can regroup, you make your way along the walls towards the cries. And we have now unlocked this horrible, monstrous thing. Whatever that is. And we'll find out what that is in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, this is Dirty William, reminding you to do the dirty work.